What is going on, everybody? And hopefully you enjoyed that time lapse. As you can tell, we are not at just any other ordinary pond or lake. We are at the deer lease. Our deer lease. We come here all the time. Y'all will definitely get to know this place a lot more better because we will be doing I hopefully would be doing some hunting videos for you guys, which would be really cool. We're at the creek now, and we're gonna get some jigs, some little finesse jigs, and see if we can get on a few largemouth bass. So we're in Kendall County. For those of you who don't know, it's about 15 minutes on the other side of San Antonio. About 30 minutes, not about 15 minutes. So we're gonna see if we can get on a few bass. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Stay tuned. I agree with you today. Tripping over everything. Alright, we're making a move. Making a move to this, now it's like a creek. That's like a pool where it ends, or starts, and then it's like a big creek from now on. So we're gonna make a move. We have caught fish down here. I've never caught a fish on a lure at that pool. Is that a bed? Oh, there's a bed. I didn't even notice it. I couldn't see from the other side. There's a bed on the other side. Nothing's on it, though. Oh, there's another one. There's another one way out there. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's another one there. You see it? You can see that gray spot. Another one. There's one there. And there's one there. By the way, I forgot to tell y'all, I wasn't really videoing, but right when I made my first cast, about a 3-pounder came out from under a rock. But he didn't want anything to do with me. We're gonna make a move down here on the creek. See if we. Oh, look at all. Okay, there's gotta be something here. Look at all those fish right there. All right, we'll see you then. All right, what's going on, guys? The fish aren't biting right now, and it's a little murkier than I assumed. But I figured I'd do a little instruction because in my last videos I haven't really done any of that. So really, what I'm gonna be talking about is lures, line, reels, rods, stuff like that. Okay, so for creeks like these, usually I'm gonna go very small or finesse, but because these little creek bass, they don't get very big because their food is very scarce. They don't have very much of it, and all the bluegill are very big, so they can't eat everything they see. So what I talk about is like little finesse fishing, and there are crawfish in here, and usually it doesn't really. I mean, it does sometimes, but it really doesn't matter if there's not crawfish in your ponds and you throw a jig. They're gonna hit it because sometimes based on the colors you use, it will still look like a bluegill to them. They're not gonna know, like, oh man, that thing doesn't look like what is that? It's not a crawfish. I don't know what a crawfish is. No, they don't really care. It still looks by the color of something else. It could imitate something else. So what I'm gonna be talking about is colors. So for very, very clear water like this, you want to go natural colors, meaning green pumpkins or orange or things like that. But this one right here, this little jig, Walmart. I bought this at Walmart because I didn't bring any small jigs with me on this trip. So I went to Walmart, and like I said again, this thing works. Like, it means $3 at Walmart. Strike King little finesse pitching jig or flipping jig. No, but look at it. So it's got green pumpkins and red. It's supposed to imitate like a bleeding bleeding bluegill, or for the trailer, a little crawfish. And this is a yum, what do they call right here? Yum Christie craw. They're just little green pumpkin trailers. I had to bite them down a little bit because it's a finesse jig. But if you're going really clear water like this, you're going to want to go green pumpkins, oranges, you know, types of natural fish colors or crawfish colors. Maybe some, like, you know, red if there's really heavy crawfish in there, or like some browns or something like that. And then next we're gonna go dirty water. Dirty water, you're gonna want to go like black and blues, purples, dark colors. And really, it doesn't make sense, you know, oh, I'm gonna throw dark colors in dark water, they're not gonna be able to see it. It's actually the opposite. They actually see it better when it's in dark water and you have dark colors, and it just gives a better presentation, because their environment when they're living in dirty water, all the bait is gonna be like where the bait is, it's gonna be that color, because all these bass in here, it's super clear and they get a lot of sun, so these bass in here are very pale. You know, if you have like Lake Okeechobee, they have a lot of cover and not very, I mean, they do have sun, but not very much sun, so that because they're under cover a lot, and they're very dark. When you're in dirty water, you're going to want to go blacks, blues, purples, dark colors in dark water. In setup, we got the Lose Laser Mag Speed Stick. It's a 6.6 medium. This little finesse jig, it's 1/4 ounce. I wish I could have gone a little smaller, but that's all I could find at Walmart. But it's 1/4 ounce, and I'm using 14-pound Stren monofilament. Usually I go smaller than this for finesse fishing, but you know what? I don't have 45 rods like those pros do, so I gotta use what I have. And yes, I do have a lot of rods, but I don't have very much small line. I usually go big. Bigger is better, right? You don't want to break off. So I got 14-pound monofilament. It works. 14 to 17 is really utility. You know, 12, yeah, you can use that more, but I really like heavier line. It really doesn't make a difference to me on like how much it takes up space on my reel. I really don't care how far I cast. I mean, I do care how far I cast, but the thickness of the line, 14 or 12 to 17, really doesn't change, and like the thickness of it. So really, you just want to go in between there. Like I said, this is the Lose Laser Mag Speed Stick. Really cool, very light, really good for ponds, creeks like these. So you're gonna see a lot more of this. Yes, I do have a Lose shirt on, but I'm not sponsored. But you know Roy. Roy is, his dad is sponsored by Lose, so I get a bunch of shirts and stuff from them. But yes, I really do love Lose. They're a really good company. I like their stuff. So that's basically the rundown on colors and setups. I'd probably be doing more of these and what I'm throwing. So right now I'm just, you know, like again, I said I'm throwing a jig. If this doesn't work, I might go to a Senko, but Senkos, there's little creeks like this. A Senko really doesn't imitate anything to them, because they don't really see it. And these fish are very finicky, like very finicky. If you step 20 feet of them and they see the slightest flinch, they will take off. So, like I said, black blues for dark, green pumpkins, orange for light. Stay tuned. Look how pretty she looks. This is the hog, by the way. Y'all be seeing a lot more of her. This is our vehicle at the deer lease. Doesn't she look good? Woo! 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 New spot. Okay, guys, the reason I'm whispering right now is because this water is so clear. If you like say something really loud, they will spook. But by the way, there was about. Oh, there's one right there. Look, a little bitty bass. Little bitty. Look at that right there. He's swimming. There he is right there. Little bitty. Okay, now there was one about 3 times the size of his. Still not big, but about 3 times the size of his, chilling under that rock right there. And I spooked him off when I walked up, so that's why I'm saying you can't really move very fast. And yeah, look, there he is right there. Okay, so now those are all perch. Those are big perch too. But there's the other little bass. Okay, so down here, there's some bigger ones under that rock over there, so let me see if we can get them. It would hurt because I just lost one. Like, it was a pretty big one too, but here, let me get this guy on hook first. Look, he ate that. But no, I was about to tell you how much it hurts. I was like, man, that hurts. You watch. So what happened is that guy's unhooked. Let's get a release on this guy. See how pale they are? See what I was talking about earlier in the video? How pale they are? Super, super pale. Nice little guy. There you go. Ready, buddy? Whoop. You see that pocket right there? So I pitched in there, and I thought I felt a bite, and I felt boom, boom, and so I kind of set it a little bit of tension, but nothing like he was fighting. And then so I casted along the bank right there, and I started swimming it in, and I let it sit for like 10 seconds straight. And then all of a sudden I went to go pop it again, and I felt tension, so I set the hook. And when I set the hook, I guess I ripped it out of his mouth or something, and it made him mad. Because when I ripped it out of his mouth, I saw him. The bait came towards me because when I ripped it, and the bait came towards me. Oh, focus! And the bait came towards me, and I watched him flash on it. And so I set the hook, and I had him, and he was right here, and I was about to pull him up, and he came off right when I pulled him up, and it made me pretty mad. And then I was just about to tell you how much that hurts, and then I cast it over here, and I was swimming it in, and all of a sudden I see this little guy come out of nowhere and just boom, right out of nowhere. And then so that was pretty cool. All right, so that's the first fish of the day. Stay tuned. It's been about 30 minutes since you've seen me, since I talked to y'all, but we're headed back. I'm about to walk back to the car, or the hog. The hog. And we're gonna go back to camp. Or I am. I don't know why I keep saying we. No one else is out here. I'm gonna go back to camp. I had a potential to catch 4 fish today, and I didn't do it. I caught one, and it was the smallest one. You gotta be kidding me. I missed all the halfway decent ones, and I only caught the small one. But that small one chomped it. He wanted it bad. So we're going back to camp, get some food. I haven't eaten in a while. I don't even know what time it is, so I can't even do a time check for you guys. But I'm assuming, let's see what we got here. Assuming it's probably about 2-3 o'clock-ish. All right, so we'll see you. I don't know when we'll see you. I might end the video here. I don't really know. So if I end the video here, we'll see y'all next time. But if not, I'll see y'all here in a little bit. Peace.